Were you aware that when Kodak Black's jail film was made public online, rappers had a reaction?
Hey, look, come here. I'm not gonna arrest you on all right? This is just for the being. Come on, officially. All right. You know your license is no good, but I'm not too worried about that. That's a ticket, right? That's a ticket.
Teen Judge Barbara Duffy is set to preside over a fresh status hearing in Kodak Black's felony trafficking and possession case on April 28th, according to the Broward County Clerk. A defense attorney in the courtroom wrote, "Chatter inside the courtroom between prosecutors and law officials makes it sound like Kodak isn't being given another chance to face a sentence." The federal prosecutors extended the trial because of Kodak's persistent misbehavior after he was freed on bond to await trial. That Kodak was in hot water over this particular assertion, though, is worrisome. 2 years ago, on February 28, 2023, Kodak Black admitted to drinking, but denied using other drugs in a not guilty plea to charges of firearm possession.
I was on I was asleep in front of my family house, bro. That's it. I was on that drink, sleep in front of my people's house. But that ain't illegal. So all that shit is just the process that it had to be in other mud shot. The process that even though like bogus plaster all over the internet, then on top of that it's like, bro, like I'm Haitian, and then it's just like my error, bro, like nah, like man, you better.
The feds would arrest the rapper since they would raid Kodak's home in Florida soon after this Instagram Live. He enlisted the aid of lawyer Brian Cohen while he was in custody, and the two of them worked out a settlement that would have sent Kodak Black to treatment rather than 2 years in prison.
Kodak, whose real name is Bill Capri, faced a judge Tuesday in Orange after turning himself in following an arrest warrant issued for violation of his pretrial release. Authorities said he tested positive during a random test earlier this month.
What is this? Unjust and not right about this situation.
Black, addressing the judge after the pretrial release technician testified he may have mixed up the samples between Black and another patient.
There's no way you tested positive. We can resolve that by way of a hair sample.
Judge Barbara Duffy then asking for a hair sample today to clear up the alleged mix-up, which Black refused, rather choosing to check into the Legacy Rehabilitation Facility for 30 days as part of his pretrial release.
I get whenever I see Kodak Black because he has 4 baby mamas, and none of you avaricious women actually care about him. Why aren't you all helping? It's likely that you're waiting for him to die. Kodak later addressed this on Instagram Live.
While we waiting on other people too, right? Other people, they don't know how to let time do its thing. Hey, bro, like let time do it, bro. Time is the best, what you call it, whether it's gonna heal or whatever, it's gonna let time do it. You gotta be patient. Love is patient, love is kind. You know, like I'm saying, it makes absolutely zero sense, no sense at all. Or try to approach the situation with any type of aggression. The whole world on. Everybody on. You man on. You everybody again. While we waiting, while we just down here waiting on one.
But that was just art. Every day I see a new video of Kodak strung out, not even acting like a human, was another fan tweet. Will someone assist him? Is anyone else concerned that if Kodak doesn't receive assistance, we will lose him? Another tweet read, "Things are bad." These tweets received a lot of attention when videos of Kodak eating chicken in the middle of the road surfaced.
Take a seat next to him. Take a seat next to him. Enjoy that food. Take a seat next to him, brother. Hold on, bro. I want to be part of it, bro. I want to join them, bro. I want to be on this.
Even Kanye West made an effort to intervene, encouraging other rappers to do the same.
Okay, so I thought Kodak was in Miami. I see he's in Atlanta. So I'm gonna flight down to Atlanta right now and do something. So anybody that's already down in Atlanta that knows him and knows anything about him, I know I said rappers and all that, but right now, I need y'all, man, to like really go and do something. Like we can't, I know y'all think I'm crashing out. You see me talking, I'm expressing myself. And look, man, please don't, I know I said a lot, and just let me go down there and go help this man.
But what transpired later that evening was what truly demonstrated Kodak's problems. Kodak was spotted pacing his room and making repeated claims that he was Drake's favorite rapper. This may or may not be true, but it also showed that he was surrounded by the wrong people who would prefer to record him ignoring him than to help him.
Who?
I'm his favorite rapper.
You Drake favorite rapper?
Yeah.
Nah.
You always say that, even his people always say that. They always do that. You ain't, you know what I mean? You ain't around, so you want to shit like, oh, no, it's for real.
But it's important to consider the important background of how things came to be following his original arrest for possession and trafficking. After Kodak checked himself into recovery, his music career was put on hiatus for a year. Many followers lost interest in him because he was unable to post on Instagram Live and didn't release any songs. He did, however, his diet, fitness regimen, and even songwriting while he was in treatment, giving the impression that he was truly recovering. He was sweating a lot, batting at ethereal objects, and shouting odd sentences after the release of his smash song, Walk, which garnered 33 million views and marked his comeback to the industry.
I always say, but at times when it feel good, that's what you say sometimes. Yeah. I thought your name was Bubba. Hey, oh.
The following morning, Kodak went live on Instagram to try to explain what had happened.
Say y'all people like who be on that, y'all be on all type of shit. Y'all be on shit. Say all type of stupid. You know, but I take one and y'all be so hurt. Y'all wanna like it anyway. Yeah. Everybody else who be coming like on that timing, they ain't got no motion. They broke, they hurt, they something, or they trying to come into a life some kind of way and trying to like look any type of look. Yeah, I could come in that way. Oh, I think you need help. Oh, look, bro, and try to like, and then you can't help. Yeah.
Millions of followers were disappointed when he broke his sobriety and embarrassed himself. Boone finally found out about Kodak's predicament and offered assistance.
Nah, man, we worried about you. You don't look too healthy. And from the outside looking in, it's obvious that you're. And I don't believe for 1 second you just doing for your own enjoyment. Nah, you trying to find something to fill up that void that's within your chest. See, I've been where you at right now. But by the grace of God, I'm clean. Them strongholds have been pulled down. Them chains is broken. So I'm qualified to talk about this. You got to make a decision, bro. You got too many people looking up to you. And from one father to another, you got to set the right example for your son. This coming from somebody who genuinely cares. So if you come across this video, you want to sit at the table, break bread, man, holla.
When a fan expressed that they would rather see Kodak sober, however, a week later, things took a sharp turn for the worse, and he responded badly.
I love when Kodak's sober. Change sober. I love sober. No, it's sober. For what? For what? Look at all this money. Look at all this cash. Sober for what? We young sober.
NFL fans are worried for rapper Kodak Black's health as he appeared off while showing love to star QB Lamar Jackson and the Ravens, a tweet said when he attended a Baltimore Ravens game a few days later and looked terrible in front of his admirers.
Hey Kodak, what you gotta say about the Ravens, big G? I love Ravens. Hello. Hey, what about that boy LJ, man? What you gotta tell the flock about that boy LJ, man? Yeah! Hello. Yeah! That boy Yak in the city. Yeah, Yak in the city. I live out here. Hello.
Seeing Kodak lose control was the tipping point for many in the hip-hop community. He required genuine help, which we were pleased to see come to light. The advice Wallow and Jilly give Kodak Black about life is, never doubt yourself. You have their babies depending on you.
Don't never doubt yourself. You got them babies counting on you. There's gonna be times where you're gonna doubt yourself, you're gonna be in pain, but them babies counting on you. You gotta be here. And I'm telling you that because a lot of people get around you and they see your success and they say, oh man, a lot of people need you, and they yes man you. I ain't here to yes man you. You know me, every time we connect with you, you know I got love for you. Not because I need you, I got love for you because you're a young cat, and I was young, Gil was young, Live. Live. And I'm telling you that because you see that love? That lady here, you see how you light up when I talk about your babies? Live. These people want to laugh, they want to joke, they want to criticize. They don't know your pain, I don't know your pain. But I know one thing, the babies count on you.
Many people are not aware of it. They tried to get through to him and let him know that his presence has an impact on more than just himself. Despite having 5 kids and being the family's main provider, Kodak's Instagram live feed didn't assist him since he started jumping on his kitchen counter and uttering odd things.
Long nap, because she took it out of it and you can't do it back. You can't go.
For Kodak, it was a historic day because he was invited to the White House and became the first rapper to publicly fall there.
Imagine a world if all of us was just one color. If all of us was just blue or green. Oh, if everybody was smart. You gotta have some dope people. Oh, what if everybody was rich? We're gonna take.
When Kodak finally responded to the video after it went viral, he expressed regret and stated that he wished to use his position for something meaningful that would perhaps mark a significant turning point in Kodak's success.
Honestly, like, I'm sorry to everybody. I'm sorry to the people who I heard it. I'm sorry if you don't understand me. I'm sorry if you just don't like me. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, and I'm sorry, and I'm sorry to everybody that I've wronged, and I'm so sorry to all the times I made my mom cry, and I'm sorry to all the girls whose heart I broke. I'm sorry to Young Miami, you know what I'm saying? For kind of disrespecting her and stuff like that. She accepted my apology.
6. But that same night, he replied to Kanye West's message, which urged him to get help. "You know why Kanye is a real one," was the published response. "Because he is the only man who still values. Because Kanye has done some major stuff, I'm very sure the Fed will take over all of Diddy's accounts to ensure that my brother continues to receive some money and other benefits. I will cooperate with."
I sleep when people done woke me up like, yeah. Kanye a real one. You know why you a real one? Cause like I'm some whole kinda like Kanye the only still did it. Cause he know he ain't a lot of the other look at me. I'm clean up in her why Kanye cause like